What's up, guys? Coming at you from the garage gym. And what I want to do is take you through this workout and instruct you. So, the way we're going to start it out is with a double banded lat pull down, essentially. So we have two bands. You can see I've just looped this over. You can see the other one's up there, over the top of that. So let me put this back over here. I'm going to re-loop it. And I'm going to get into a half kneeling position. So you can see I just have the end of it here to create tension. I threw that band over there. I'm going to get into a half kneeling position. And then from here, just going to pull down. So this is a lat pull down. We're going to go 15 reps of that. Squeeze in this glute to stabilize my spine and my pelvis. This is all about me getting that vertical pull in. If you're at the conventional gym and you have a cable machine with a lat pull down station, you can use that. We're going to get the same thing. We're trying to build strength in our lats that help us to be able to perform a pull-up or a chin-up. So that's going to work lats. So think back, biceps. That's what helps me pull myself up. So that's our vertical pull. Next up, we have 15 repetitions of a horizontal push. I have my bench, and we're going to do a dumbbell bench press, chest press, right here outside of my chest, straight up to where elbows are locked out, right back down. 3, 4, we're gonna do 15 repetitions, but let's be clear. On the last set, the third set, it's a blowout. I'm going as many repetitions as I possibly can. So this is a lighter weight, so maybe, I think, who knows, maybe I can do 30 reps. 35. This is meant to be as many repetitions as you can safely do, but since these are dumbbells, if I needed to, I could just drop them to the ground. Safety first, but push yourself. The last set, as many reps as you can do. The first 2 sets, you're going to do 15 reps. Banded overhead tricep extension. I have looped in one of my lighter bands. Because this is lighter, I'm going to step out to really create some tension. So notice overhead. And then from here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to extend this out, and I'm pulling my hands apart. You can see that. And I'm going to hold that for about 1, 2, 3, and then I'm going to come back. 3, 2, 1, fire it up. 3, 2, 1, and then coming back, I'm going to be real slow. 2, 2, 1. So I'm getting this 3-second hold, and then I'm slowly coming back. 3, 2, 1 to the start position. So it's all about this tension, this time under tension, because this is a lighter band, but I want this full range of motion. I could maybe bring it on out a little bit more to create more tension. My hands are close together here, but as I extend out, I'm going to separate my hands, pulling them apart. I'm feeling a good contraction in those tricep muscles, the muscles on the back side of my arm that help us push. And because this band is somewhat less resistant, it's up to me to pull away from this anchor point to create the tension, and then with that timing, that time under tension, with that 3-second hold out, with the maximal tension on the band, and then instead of that band just popping back to start, I'm slowly controlling that. 3, 2, 1. So you're in charge of this band. You're going to get 15 repetitions. Utilize that time under tension. Let's get strong. Tricep muscles. We want some strong ones. All right, so we went through the first giant set, 3 different exercises, went through that 3 sets. Giant set, we could also call that a tri-set. 3 different exercises that we were cycling through, minimal rest, taking about a minute after each set, getting right back into it, working on some strength. When we get into the second part of the strength workout here, it's a superset. So it's just 2 exercises. The first one being this Bulgarian split squat variation. It's an offset, meaning I'm gonna have 1 dumbbell or 1 load, whether it's a ruck plate, kettlebell, dumbbell, whatever you have. I have this. So offset means this is gonna be my working leg. So on the opposite side is where my weight's gonna be. So I've put this yellow band on the ground. It's my reference. That's where my front foot is gonna be. And that's just something that I figured out before I had this weight in my hand to figure out kind of the distance I need to be with front foot from the box. I come down, I come back up. So on each side, and I'm working balance here, I'm gonna do 12 on each side. You can either have your toe into the box like that, or you can put your toes back and just have the top of your foot on that box. If you don't have a box, you can grab something that's gonna get that back leg off the ground. I'm coming, notice this front leg, that heel stays on the ground. This knee's coming right over my toes, but that entire foot is staying in contact on the ground. When you come to the 12th repetition, it's a 20-second isometric hold. I'm staying down here for 20 seconds. Have a timer. Once you hit 20, you're coming up. Then you're gonna switch sides and you're gonna do 12 repetitions on the other leg. Same thing, once you hit the 12th rep, maintain that bottom position for 20 seconds, isometric hold down there, fight through it. There you go. After the offset Bulgarian split squat, we're gonna get into a side plank position. Side plank. This elbow is right up underneath this shoulder. I'm gonna pop myself up into side plank, side bridge, straight line, coming through here. I have to fight to keep this hip up. It's gonna wanna dip down. I fight to keep it up. Lateral core stability, that's what we're after. Let me show you this way. Notice here how my butt's behind me. I want that straight line, straight line. I don't want my butt back here. My hips are flexed. Extend those hips, straighten them out. I'm gonna be in this position. We're not just gonna side plank though. Banded row. Side plank, banded row. I'm gonna pop myself up. I've attached my band to an anchor point, close to the camera. Notice the tempo. 2, going to 15 on each side. When I pull this band, I'm not having to pull my elbow way back. I'm just pulling almost even to my midline, just a little bit past. So I'm not really pulling way back. I'm just pulling right about here. That's all I need. Right back to extension, pull. 15 each side. Once you finish that side, then you would just change positions here, and then I would pull from this side. All right, so that's a superset. Those 2 exercises, roll through that 3 times, minimal rest. We're gonna finish this thing out with some stamina work. Pretty straightforward with our stamina work. We're gonna go 200 repetitions total, alternating in place prisoner lunges. Prisoner, hands behind my back, interlocked on the back of my head, just relaxing up there in that position. I step out, come back, 2, 3, 4. I would love for you guys to do this as a group, have fun, count it out, encourage each other. That knee almost touches the ground. Maybe it just lightly taps it. Don't clang your knees into the ground. There's no point in that. Control yourself down in that descent. 100 each leg. As quickly as you can do that with as much efficiency and movement that has intent and purpose behind it. This is all about you developing a better cardiovascular system, a stronger lower body that is more stable and is stronger to allow you to perform more efficiently and better. And I think that that'll get the job done for today's workout. So have fun with it, and I'll see you next time. Later.